Before we dive into the fascinating world of filmmaking, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to stay up to date on the latest movie news and reviews. As a cinema enthusiast, I've had the pleasure of witnessing the evolution of filmmaking over the past few decades. One director who has caught my attention is Robert Eggers, known for his ability to craft period pieces with a folklore-like qualities. His latest projects, Nosferatu and The Northman, are no exception. Robert Eggers has completed 4 movies: The Witch, The Lighthouse, The Northman, and the upcoming 2024 release, Nosferatu. Although he may not have been active in filmmaking as long as some well-known directors, it's clear that Eggers has a distinct style that appeals to audiences. Eggers' 4 full-length movies all take place in the past, and they possess a otherworldly folklore-esque vibe that seems like it could be a story passed down through generations. This is particularly noticeable in The Northman and the critically acclaimed Nosferatu, as these films are inspired by classic literature, Hamlet and Dracula, respectively. However, neither film is a strict adaptation for several reasons. The Northman shares many elements with Shakespeare's Hamlet, but it doesn't translate the play to film directly. Instead, The Northman is based on the Scandinavian legend of Amleth, which served as inspiration for Hamlet. Regarding Nosferatu, it was essentially a reinterpretation of Dracula, though this adaptation was unauthorized as in 1922, since the producers couldn't secure the rights for Dracula. They made alterations to create a film instead, but this didn't deter them from producing the movie, and the modifications in the script served as a way to circumvent copyright issues. In their efforts to adapt Dracula, it was evident that Nosferatu was infringing on copyright, resulting in the near destruction of all existing copies. Miraculously, a single copy eluded this fate and found its way across the Atlantic, ensuring the survival of Nosferatu. This surviving film served as the inspiration for the 2024 remake by Eggers, which is being hailed by industry professionals such as Fede Alvarez as the horror movie of the year. The question remains, will Nosferatu be as authentic to the source material as The Northman? Eggers' 2 recent films are indirect adaptations, taking creative liberties to bring the stories to life. The Northman might seem unlike Hamlet, as it's based on the same source material that inspired Shakespeare's play, rather than the play itself. Adapting a story with roots dating back to medieval times can be challenging due to the many versions of the legend, allowing for greater creative freedom. Nosferatu, on the other hand, derives from a more tangible basis for its storyline. The original Nosferatu unlawfully appropriated Dracula, which at the time had only one definitive form, Bram Stoker's novel. What has made it wood? What has made it community in the Dragular has made it wood in the wood not discussed. Bram Stoker's novel. By remaking the classic film Nosferatu from 1922, director Robert Eggers establishes a stronger connection to its original source material. Meanwhile, the Northman tackles the task of adapting the legend associated with one of literature's most renowned classics. Since Dracula is now in the public domain, the 2024 version of Nosferatu could potentially be more accurate to Bram Stoker's Dracula than the original. However, whether Robert Eggers' Count Orlok will prove scarier remains to be seen when the movie premieres during Christmas 2024. After all, as the saying goes, you can't have your cake and eat it too. But in this case, you can have your horror movie and your creative liberties too. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.